Hi, my name is Annette and I'm here with Mark. We're here talking about health solutions. We want to welcome you in to our nexus.com, or our network Nexus, and include you in some things that we've learned. Mark, you had something you wanted to say. Would you like to share that?
Yeah, we're just enjoying sharing these things with you. We consider ourselves continuous students, and we enjoy sharing what we've learned. We're not doctors, we're just sharing what we love. Enjoy.
Alrighty. For today, we are going to make seed nut dried berry bars. We're going to add anything we want to that consists of seed, nuts, berries, and you can make these any way you want. But I'm going to recommend some of the things that are included here in these bags due to the fact of their health orientation. I'm not going to try to tell speak of each one what their food health is. You can go to our website at nexus.com and we will try to have that information, or you can comment and ask us some questions and we'll get back to you as soon as we can. In these seed bars can be many different things, and you can make them at home, and they're delicious out. You can buy the layer bars and things like that, but if you want to create your own, we've got gold flax seeds, brown flax seeds, chia seeds, pumpkin seeds, almonds, walnuts, and sesame seeds. And I usually like to add in black sesame seeds, which we ran out of, so we're just not going to have them in there today. We can take figs. I'm sorry, these are dates. We're going to take these dates as part of our sweetener for the bars. And you can also add honey. We have local organic honey from a very bona fide bee farm. We have other ones around. We recommend you try to get organic and support your bee farmer. We also have organic raw sugar, if you can always try to do that if that's what you're accustomed to or want to use. We also can use organic maple syrup. I often use the maple syrup because I like that benefit for my system. In this container, we're going to mix up a large quantity, and then we're going to split it in half and make two different flavors. We have vanilla, we can add to both, and we have black maca powder, which is a good hormone balancing product, and we have cacao powder, which we all know is suggested that it has antioxidants and many other benefits. We're going to use organic golden flax seed powder as one of our items to hold the bar together. We usually have to use honey to keep the bars together, and we also use organic virgin coconut oil. This happens to be from Costco's. It's that you can get it anywhere. This is just a nice price at Costco's for organic, and we're going to use the organic. We're going to do a couple of different things to create these bars. We're going to make a liquid formula, which would include coconut oil and dates. Dates being our sugar, again, part of our sugar, and part of our stickiness to hold the bar together. We're going to add more coconut oil. So this is going to be our wet part of the bar. Now these bars have to be put in the refrigerator and brought to a higher temperature. Once you've put them through the blender, they get warm, and the coconut oil gets very warm. So we have to harden the coconut oil and to substantiate the honey becoming the solid part of the bar. Now, I'm not going to give you a recipe today. I'm not going to tell you the measurements. I'm just going to wing it and make it. But on our website, I'll have a recipe for you of different styles and different options of what you can put in. I'm going to go ahead and add some vanilla today. And this vanilla is vanilla that my daughter made for us as a Christmas gift. So you can even make your own vanilla, and maybe she'll come over sometime and show us how to do that. Another flavor is cinnamon. I don't have very much in here right now, but I grind my own cinnamon sometimes, and you can make it a cinnamon style. We do add a little bit of salt just to, salt just kind of gives it a little flavor. But I don't add very much of it, because, or you don't have to add the salt. Sometimes I have dried cherries. I have a few left. We'll put those in. And you can put dried apricots. These are organic. They don't have the sulfur. And again, these are from Costco's. They have a lot of stuff at Costco's right now that's organic. We're going to blend this now with the dates and the honey and the coconut oil and the maple syrup. Mark, I wonder if you could still film and get the maple syrup. Is it down here with our milks? Just right in there. If you could do that for me. No. Again, we're just winging a mixture that will bounce around in the magic bullet and give us enough sweetener and nutrients. You can blend it in a regular blender. But the bullet is sufficient to get this. See that the dates come down, and we could put it in the blend tech and have them down and brought to like micronizing, but we don't need that for the bars. We don't need them to be like that. In here we're going to put some of the nuts, because we're going to have some ground up nuts, and we're going to have some, not whole nuts, but crushed nuts. So we're going to do both. We're going to have crushed nuts, ground up seeds, taken down, micronizing as much as possible. They also become like the flour instead of using flour. You can use organic oats if you want, or any of those wheat germs that, organic. But we only put a few in here to break them down to a powder so they're already digestible. And then we put whole ones into the bars also. So this is going to be us powdering up and bringing them into a smaller organism, or micronizing them. Again, I'm going to use the bullet. It's a little bit different to the blade that breaks the nuts down. You have to kind of mix it and shake it to get them to break down, so you're not just stuck there. Up, and it'll break the seeds down, even those chia seeds will break down. Excuse me. See how it's getting all soft and breaking down into a powder? We want to have it be part of it aids in the consistency to become a nut and seed and dried fruit bar.
It's definitely a process.
But you can make quite a few at a given time. We're going to go ahead and put the liquid in. I like putting them on very tight to make sure it doesn't leak as it's mixing. So if you'll come up closer, Mark, and get a view of the coconut oil is now soft, whereas over here in the container at this temperature it was in a hardened state. Now it's soft, and we're going to mix it all together, put them in the refrigerator at the end so they can all harden again. So that's our liquid. We don't use eggs, we don't use milk, we just use the oil. In the liquid, we're going to throw whole seeds, whole golden flax, chia. All of these are fiber for our intestines as well as their nutrients that they come with. We've got our brown flax. And then we're going to put in our white sesames. We don't have any black at the moment. And then in this over here, we can crush some of the nuts. We can either use the mallet, but I find sometimes that's time consuming, so I just use a glass, and sometimes I just put it in a larger container. It depends on what you're grinding up. So we're going to press the walnuts nice and small. Biteable, so it's not so hard to chew. We don't want to have great big nuts in there. And then I'm going to put it back in here and get a little bit more happening. But the pumpkin seeds can kind of be whole. We're just going to grind them a little bit, just cut up a few of them so we have a variety. And then we're going to put those in. And then come back. I'm going to chop up a few walnuts. Sometimes I have to put them in the bullet to get them to break down a little bit more. It takes less time to do it with the bullet than to crush them by hand. I'm going to get these a little bit smaller. And then put them in the mixture. Again, if you come over and show them, Mark, we're getting thicker consistency. We know that it's going to combine with the liquid. And again, we're not having to use eggs. They are bars that can stand out. They usually need to be kept refrigerated in this weather due to the fact that we have such high heat right now. But in the cooler weather, you don't have to refrigerate them, but you might want to. Usually I try to use the oats, like organic oats, and break them down. This is but today we're going to use the golden flax powder, milled, so it looks, you can see the consistency, it's like oats, like broken down like oatmeal. Again, you can go on the site and it can give you, you can see recipes. We'll have different ones with different possibilities of what you might want to put in it. You might want goji berries. We don't have any of those today, but you might want to put mulberry powders. There's all kinds of, there's your black maca and your cacao. There's all kinds of things that you can put in to create these bars. That's looking pretty good. We have too many whole almonds, but I'll break them down in a minute. This is pretty much to show you, here's a consistency that you're going to want it to be at, but you can picture the coconut oil getting hard, and that's probably a nice thick batter. Remember, we have the honey, maple syrup, and dates for sweetener. We have a little vanilla for fun, teeny bit of salt, and this time I'm going to add some coconut flakes. I don't usually use coconut flakes, but I thought it might be fun as a different, just adding something different today. But, you know, you do it with your taste. The flax seeds and sesame seeds, those are all just really good for you, and the pumpkin seeds. But if you don't like coconut flakes, you can do something different. Again, we have, our almonds didn't break down too much, but we're just trying to videotape this, so I'm not going to worry about them right now. I'm going to split it just kind of in half. And you can put peanut butter in it. We use organic peanut butter or sesame butter. You can put butters in it, nut butters. And that makes it exciting. And we're going to put some maca powder in this one. Again, this is really good for the hormonal system. We won't go into the details of that here. You can see more on the website. Or we might do specific antioxidant and hormonal balancing powders later, or foods. And I put a little bit of cocoa in that one just because both of us like cacao. And then we're going to get it stirred in. Break down the chunks and get it all stirred in. Without further ado, how I like to make the bars is to take a cupcake tin or some kind of flat container, or you press them in, you make them as thick as you want them, and then you'll cut them. Here I'm just going to go ahead and put some in a cupcake tin just to demonstrate. This is about the consistency. You could go a little bit more flaxseed, or again put the organic oatmeal. But if you just put enough in, like to build up, and then mash it down into a flat, then you've got these little bars for the kids to take out. Once you put them in the refrigerator, they get nice and firm, and they're very, very fun to eat. So, again, enjoy, and for more information, look at nexus.com with Mark and Annette. And we hope to give you more videos, more recipes, more education of stuff we've learned over the time to help you and your families. Have a great day.